always thinking of what can I do. He was bathing. When he was taking bath, he started. So the idea was constantly in his mind. He was constantly in his mind that how solution, and the solution is, as I said, better solution, not solution. Always solution. Want to do this PhD in the world that way. We are the highest. I should strive. I must let must be something non-obvious. You can also even think about it. And for 24 hours, you will get a solution. You all know the story of Yamna. He was his guru that started writing Ram to his you all the so is all students and including have great capacity, great potential, variety of ideas. You leave to see the problem idea space, connect, and based on that you can find out solution. One more thing, as I said, disciplinary people are sitting over here. I will say this also that let go to someone else which is not from your field. Such proper person will tell you the many times the solution available in disciplinary and disciplinary and multidisciplinary work. You display it's not respect disciplinary. Multiple angles should be considered it. So therefore, you it is not possible in the any time. There is a research problem for half an hour. So interaction of your research problem. Person, the problem, person, and doing this is my problem. Person will take person. This is the psychology. 30% what problem you have on which you are working, researching. Person will tell. Still help. whoever they are having great potential. Students from Delhi colleges, I mean, I go to and I meet with the students and like you are doing one subject, you read along this subject, apart from the subject, okay, the subject technology and they are reading all other material subjects. कि आपने अभी जितना पढ़ेंगे that will help getting more set of why am I talking that the future. So that Bharat in research and innovation. So it's a proof by examples. We can get some back. What are the proofs? This is there's a called this particular index is known as global innovation index. It's different parameters. What is infrastructure and education in that particular country? Ranking 2015 on 80. We are climbing so our education system infrastructure is good. This system is. So I was talking with Professor Kamakshi. He was saying in January that the JNU is going to have 16 research students. There are our single university is going to add 16 students in this PhD. They all will work on the society. They will apply their minds and they will come up with some solution. At any given point in Bharat, there are 50,000 students doing research anytime, means any given time. So all over India, these many students are doing research. So this infrastructure and all have reached progressing towards the aspirations are not only but in applying the knowledge also. They are applying solve a problem with some product ideas, their own very nicely. We are the third largest startup company are there. Third largest India, which were around this, but it is starts. And important thing, which is more important. This startup coming. They are cities. So that's the business students from tier to cities are aspirations. With their under service sector industry. This specifically takes startups are and startups, it's a private company, and then the word unicorn. You know about unicorn? crore. 100 crore. Go ahead. Startups. One startup. And they are. It has become. It has grown. And now reached to third number in the world. Third largest number of unicorns. And number was big. 330 years. But then people company into IPO and the number has still 67 in 2024 report. Number of unicorn private company of an individual which has $1 billion is called as unicorn, and the startups are unicorns. The unicorns are become, and they are market also very. Another one is more than 100 students or Barclays students unicorns in other countries. This is one are having unicorns in abroad. So this is all represent or signifies we are inching towards progressive and very in research. It was a system which I will also share the overall helping to do the research, how the fellowships are. So that also we'll talk about. So this is how progressive. I have given you applicability of knowledge, innovative mind, apply the problems in the society, how you can different video which you cannot play right now, but you see it at home or on your. It's a cycle race going on. Video cycle race, and this student very high, fast, very win everyone wants. They are very he knows the aerodynamics. What he did, just left like this, and all pattern is going ahead of the thing. He is doing the thing. Just the pilot very fast, and he is going fast. Even the one automobile vehicle was showing to everyone. Fastest to them also. The applicability of we have one more example. This is important. It is not only the area of anyone. It's a chai wala. Vendor होते हैं वो. We all know about ChatGPT. He also ChatGPT. So he gave his name as ChatGPT. ChatGPT. He has genuinely beauty. With ChatGPT. And he's AI with AI enhance innovation is not science. Anyone humanity, whatever the field you are in, you can innovate a little bit. So that's the beauty. So this is what we need to work upon. This is an example of I think this story. This again. All science students who others are also listening. But this is a school boy. Now we are. So he's a school boy. He got a fellowship, Ramanujan's fellowship, very prestigious. What is a boy of a was on an age in a society. He comes from the Mandi area in Shimla. So in that Shimla, in danger. So he's going to ban protected. So he decided to use AI machine so that particular endangered so a 11th standard student is working on a society using the which is up to date technology. That's a strength. That's Indian students. So go ahead. So it's like students are, as I can see, students are very hardworking. I know. If that you have to finish this tomorrow morning, you have to show me the report. Work whole life. So you are all hardworking. They have multiple problem. So these all are good. So what are the supports? So helping. We want our young minds to go ahead on the problems of the society of a common man. So therefore, as well as UGC initiatives, संशोधन के लिए UGC ने इसकी भी एक 11th student has come up with a project. If you are small brother or sister, so they are working on this their fifth standard 6. So they are having exposure of the that attitude in the student from the college days. Even in college, one should work on research project. They should come up ideas to solve the society in the nearby community. So technology project might helping there. That project might having the local growing and the particular type of project based research they're talking about. So they ask all colleges to आपके कॉलेज में the students to share to discuss. The R&D cells are organizing lectures. They are coming up with sort of so that environment of doing research shall be established in this campus, in that particular campus. By the way, you know how many universities are there in India? आप लोगों को मालूम है कितनी universities है? इसके बाद था एजुकेशन सिस्टम की कितने भारत में कुछ more than 1,000. Anyone? So ठीक है, it's up to आसपास colleges. In case of colleges, any guess? So we are around 50,000 at 12. So that was big. And now we are set cell in each unit so that research वातावरण वहाँ पे तैयार. So we are going to tell students how to solve a problem. You are reading a problem in your subject. So go ahead. And it's a matter which is close to your heart. So this is junior research fellowship. We have a particular exam that we do it here, net exam, and those top 11 in a year. So 2,500 in exam, 5,500 in December exam. So more than 11 are there for who the government through use fellowship, good amount that we give. So overall, this fellowship amount is increasing. So currently we are giving more than 100 crore fellowship. Very big. 100 crore in fellowship. Apart from research fellowship, we have slots. PG scholarships also. Very national portal. So to ecosystem research team as well as PG में scholarship देने के लिए more than 21,000 per year. PG and research scholars, and the rates scholarships are revised 40,000 rupees per fellowship. So girl of a family is single. She will we have fellowship in 2022. Child is required to JRF also. So this new we have got this particular idea. So we have got this idea. So someone is from industry can directly college and can be employed in the college or professor of practice. So what is being done in will be taught in the industry. This one institute land and development law. How research that this all not GCS. There are some performers, but they don't have informal. So they that particular guy have come up with some kind of local artists, artists in residence in higher education. So that will also help that the actual performance can be the university. Go ahead. Second one program that is called as internship or apprenticeship program. This is a program that which will help the students who could not complete their degree because of they want to work to support. So it's the idea that half of the time, 3-year, 4-year degree, half of the time in the campus, academic campus, but half of the time work in the industry. And in the industry, you don't have to come back to the college. You can be there, and the exam will be taken over there only itself, and you will get the credits from there only. So that's a sort of the students will get with the experience also. So that's an academic or apprenticeship based embedded program also we have covered. The next. Okay. So like we have come up with this all these things, and combination. The government is also supporting, and the students are also aspirants. The society can progress. As we progress, obviously, आप सब लोगों को कि about demography. So, in a working age group, 59 is a person who is 92 is called group. So, in a 2000 situation होगी, in a family, six people will be in a range of 9. Range of 9 means that 6 people are earning 4 people on them. So you can see that we are. What is important here? 6 people. Otherwise, not earning. So there are people we want to them educate well. That's why this national education policy talks about. That's why this educational policy talks about the aspect. Learn in your own language. You can answer this all. So it's a Bharat that we have given in this particular policy, so that we all should. So thank you for listening quietly and patiently. If you have anything to say, then we'll have interaction for a few minutes. आपको कुछ पूछना है तो regarding
yes sir from the street so I have the because a limited number of seat slots, so will be back here. What we usually see for these is promoting the things. Likewise, it is adopted to the so all the people who are trying to they are the training coaching center. They are doing twice examinations every year for every so we had cleared this way. So that is affecting the persons who are with that score. Okay, so UGC made them by taking or by so the person who wants take the exam 2 years, so it is valid for so this that is so if there is a parallel study for that, so it will do so. That is one thing, and also the number of the increase, so that also will be helping. So because separate universities or private universities are in the but that is one of the facts from the Telugu to the English medium to percentage of thing. It was the department to work on that.
Actually, this is an example of aspirations of students. Like, who is clear in geography, geography, is not satisfied with in another subject. These are the capacity of a student, and how that okay you are clear another exam. So everyone tries for the India has made for professorship, we try to get one year. Very difficult. We what we say is also from different organizations, different universities also. So two students who are not giving exam. So that's the question. But you just see how we can go ahead. And one more thing, who talked about there is one more fellowship that we give. It's called
fee structure, particularly deemed and making more money. One is particularly public funded also making money around 60% money from students and only from government agencies.
have a relation to ensure the student should not amount of fee. We ask all universities to fees before the admission process. It's a supply and demand. University, its brand will automatically and then that particular to the students. But what UGC has done, I tell you, with fee environment, wherein if a student take an admission and pays amount, but he has to, or she has to, our university institution take all that money, whatever, but that cancels that before 30%. You have the money only by taking 1,000 rupees. So, this one facility, this particular regulation aspect, very and they are happy to take large number of have this back. It's in crore, that is amount that is higher. This is always came to universities with the and their fees back go to this decision. The problem is you don't have to lose the opportunity. That's what
in the latest year, the UGC issued a certificate for the sake of admission. Most of the prepared rules for the sake of only PhD. Pressure or issued by the UGC institutes for getting these admissions done.
actually that in the net we have come up with this third category, admission for PhD only. It's the universities can use this score for their admission. It's not mandatory to the universities. Universities can way how to admit the students. Is that the transparent? That's why we say your own test, or there are in Bharat not conducted regularly for PhD entrance. Therefore, conduct a statewide, nationwide exam. Give you a scorecard of say for PhD. So that category we have prepared. So if a university, if they don't want to, they can have their own mechanism of getting the students. So what is the mission must be 30% marks to the written and 30%. So that is what we have asked for, and that is mandatory. The next category is to be used, is not mandatory.
This is related to geography of Usmania University. Actually, I pursued my so you don't have a separate subject for subject for like we people are and my question is and my doubt is or is there any or like disaster management yesterday or yesterday you added Ayurvedic biology and many of the cities offering geoinformatics and in this we have MTech geoinformatics.
Actually, currently we don't have the proposal of adding geoinformatics. To get that proposal, we will talk about committee. That committee will their own studying how to. So now we have 84 subjects, 85. This Ayurveda, the management we have recently Ayurveda 50 subject. A mechanism of adding the subject.
I'm Balakrishna. I'm a PhD scholar at the University of Masters in Journalism. Persistent or that has come out now is the UGC says that if you have the utilizing taking a PhD program is for 3 years, but then it also says the for admission into PhD program, especially the science ones, the scores of the present. Because we have also in our university 3 years ago we have met the controller of exams and we've asked him how can this be in existence where you are asking a JRF scholar you can take a admission, but then why asking me to the scores of the present year?
Validity is the period of up to what it is valid. हम लोग वैलिडिटी वैसे का वैलिडिटी थर्ड कैटेगरी का ओनली ओनली दैट पर्टिकुलर 1 year to it apply renewal again for JRF for the second category the professorship eligibility for professorship so it's इसकी वैलिडिटी lifelong है past once given for in that particular category for lifetime इस lifetime है मतलब एक बार मैंने नेट कर दिया तो आई एम eligible for complete life वाला जो है जो फर्स्ट JRF का है तो उसमें ये दिया है कि 3 years के अंदर आपको एडमिशन लेना है आप so that's very clear. This 1 year is only for the last category, third category, only admission to PhD.
But sir, even now, the University of Hyderabad, where we are students, categorically when their students are trying to fill the application form, they have to fill the application form produced for current year. Again, we will.
Because, for example, if a MSc student, MSc in zoology, he struggles to study again botany and zoology, aquaculture, all the things again he has to study. So why can't we only for zoology, botany? Why can't we?
Good morning, sir. Sir, the UGC conducted in regional languages. For us.
Currently, it is done in English and Hindi only.
Why not in regional?
It's true that That's everyone wants to be in that particular language. We are conducting 30 regional languages. So we are for it is not yet. It will be in all regional.
That's why, because sir, he's thinking the background are getting more Xerox and they're calling for net exam more frequently. But the students from clear, so they are getting benefited more than us.
No, I understand and I echo your concern. There are some logistics, but as we are doing it in person, we will the government is also, but it will take little time.
Sir, and one more thing, sir. Sir, we can do parallel degrees in this, but why not for PhD scholars? Why we can't do any other distance mode?
PhD in distance mode.
No, PhD in regular and any other in distance.
I said what I said. 24 in your. You can always take the MOOCs credit course. You can always take credits on MOOCs. Keep on taking credits. So, related to your problem, you look the course to your research problem.
And
See,
the eligibility professor is with net. Masters with
but for assistant professor.
So there is for becoming in the PhD and research publication.
There is an anomaly. Initially, we have thought that we will make PhD compulsory for assistant professor, but when many students told and we have seen that because of that the quality of PhD is also deteriorating. Therefore, that particular PhD was removed. That anomaly is still there in that particular
because of that
box.
we are unable to
But regulations are these application regulations are so next few months you will and in that regulation that anomaly has been.
Thank you, sir.
One question. Time. So you said like NEP what we are going to get will be mother tongue language the student can write. So will it not difficulty when the student will be applying for national level exams? Like my top outcome, I am studying students. NEP is if the student answers also in mother tongue, then when they are competing and after +2, when they are writing any competition at national level, will it be not a...
CUT is in multiple mediums, 13 mediums. CUT is in 13. Yeah.
Sir, my name is Vinay. So every year, net conducting
Yes. So in our India, we have nearly 1,200 universities. Let's say in Usman, 18 departments inside. So like that, if we count all the seats, it is not. And if you take some other countries like Japan and very like advanced countries, how can with this less number of
in Japan, you from your own package the PhD. They don't give fellowships. Otherwise, on that and that they have to get. It don't means like fellowship and support to the Bharat is doing far better than any other development. As I told, 100 crore rupees we give for the fellowships.
In the case of
With the AICT has what as Kapila, wherein there supports for happy also. This ecosystem is now developing. As I said, on the 84, we are coming. How? Because of the startup, because of the parameter of patents are filed. How many research publications have done? I think that in that US World ranking 5 and different place. But now that is easy. So we are slowly and steadily going ahead.
So when we let's say some international journal like Impact, they are charging 1 lakh, 2 lakh, not publishing that. And now when we are comparing national and international journals, national journals much impact and not another like if you wanted to then
there are many journals which don't single rupee. Many good journals that don't charge you a single rupee.
Will be question and answer session shorter. So if any questions, you can ask sir after the session. Actually, sir, the UGC regulations 2020 JRF qualified universities or IITs 3 years. By notification 2024 with mentioning 3 category 1, they can go through JRF. But for some universities, they are not at all considering this case. They are considering through years. For some IITs, they are 2024. Those who qualified in these years, they are eligible to join particular PhD course in some universities. But in Hyderabad Central University, they mentioned only 2024 year. So many students are get admission in HCU.
ठीक है, वो उन्होंने भी बात की.
And one more thing, joint PhD admission in central universities, they are getting fellowship, but they are admitting in state PhD, they are not at all getting any financial.
So if they are
Not yet, sir.
that is only if you are not in that, you will not get the fellowship. That's simple. And if you PhD in Central University, then you will get the non-net.
One more JRF in the years is that. Thank you.
All right. So thank you very much. 2-3 minutes. One story. Stop. It's the story of snake. Name of a snake is Mandavisha. That means place for so that old and is so is thinking I cannot now have my prey old. I should manage. So thinking he got a so he smiles and then next morning get down from the and it's a regular practice come to the pond full of frogs. So he goes behind some frog and then he will go back. So it's a regular practice. So as the frogs see that coming, crawling, all frogs started hiding themselves, and some of them were vanished somewhere. So that after this, Mandavisha will get some frog and he will go away. So 15 minutes over, Mandavisha is lying coolly, not even running anywhere. So all frogs were surprised, what is happening today? All are inside, but one guy, one young frog, he looks at Mandavisha, he comes on surface, and he says, what happened, Mandavisha? You are not running behind us? Then Mandavisha says, no, now onwards I am not going to kill frogs, and I got a sharp from one sage that I cannot kill frog. That frog, that no, some trick with me, and that's why. But he said, no, I will not eat. And Mandavisha doesn't do anything, so he sits on that Mandavisha. Anything. Mandavisha said, you can play on my body, and I can even count in the pond. He is so happy. Mandavisha से जिनका झगड़ा है, खानदानी झगड़ा था, मतलब देवीज फॉर एंड पे वो बैठा है एंड not doing anything, feeling extra great, and Mandavisha around on sitting on the neck of that particular Mandavisha in the left, right, very fast down. All is as it's a statement for him. It's a pride is sitting on the delighted excitement. He says that you can tell to all your to your young frog jata है. He tells राजा का नाम भी है जलपदा. राजा का नाम है जलपदा. That the Mandavisha not going to eat. He has got some curse from some. So if I introduce you, वो young frog मैं आपको introduce कर देता हूँ. तो जलपदा is afraid of. वो दिखा नहीं सकता. लेकिन so he slowly particular young frog, and they go. Then frog says, "Here is Mandavisha. That he is my king." What this young correct? Mandavisha says, "Yes, I will not eat any frogs. So you can play around with me. I am not." So Jalapada also comes forward. Jalapada comes all his mini. And then the young frog requests, can you give your king also? Then I can give right to. So Jalapada Mandavisha, and then the minister asks, sir, so jump. And Jalapada says yes. So all come on. And then Mandavisha drive left, right, particular drive 2-3 rounds. Big rounds are excited. All are shouting with happiness. All are shouting with excitedness. They stop. All are happy. So happy. There is a ask in Mandavisha. I don't have future to like for yourself. Next day also I can come. Jalapada is happy. Yes, and I will if you want. Everyone was happy. So Mandavisha goes, and there is in the pond. The right that you miss the ride, you could never imagine happiness, excitement. The ride is so good. So talking about next day, when Mandar, there is a big line of who is in front of in the queue. The king, then minister, and then all. Says, wow, comes Jalpada. He said, yeah, no problem. So now, yesterday 20 frogs were on the Mandavisha. Now 200 are on the Mandavisha. Someone is sticking the snake, So these 200 frogs, and now Mandavisha gets, and then he gives a ride. It's calm, no excitement, no left, right. Yesterday you gave us a ride which was very fine. What is happening? Then Mandavisha says, I cannot eat the frogs because of the curse of a sage. So I don't have any now. I cannot eat the frog, but if you can give me some frogs, like this one, I can eat the frogs. Then Jala thinks for some time and talks. Minister, can you get them? Otherwise, they are useless to the society. So, two frogs from the jail came over to Mandavisha. Mandavisha eat them, and they ride all sits on Mandavisha. Again, left, right, and everyone excited. Then they tell next day again he will come. Mandavisha says next day he will come. This particular process goes on. Next day again 2 frogs given to Mandavisha. The next day again 2 frogs are given to Mandavisha. The jail is empty. Next day, this song goes on for, and on the last day, on the end day, comes queue of frogs. Mandavisha. Only one person in the queue. Jalapada. Jalapada says, I am the only person remaining. I am the only frog remaining. I will not give you any. Mandavisha says, you, and it's end of the story. You analyze the story. For me, it's Jalapada who is the king. He has to protect his people for a small pleasure, for small pleasures, for sacrifice it, for small pleasures, fields, for small pleasures of claims, small pleasures of doing something. Sacrifice. Make sure this will ultimately hamper our career. So that's a message. You can also think of some different. I take this opportunity, Akhil Bharti, for here, a very grand student union. For all calls of nation, students, good citizens for Bharat. So I really appreciate college time. I will be happy for that. I will request you all to be part of that. Be young and very continuous community. Thank you all.
So today we all had the pleasure of listening to a great teacher who combined in himself the ethical abilities of a great administrator. To brief about his talk, he emphasized the need for interdisciplinary and as concerned, it is not confined to science and technology, but also social science. There is much between the emphasis on social sciences and technology. He was to become the entrepreneurs, and he has given some examples of some of the unicorns, and he also emphasized that the attitude towards research right from the school days, and in my opinion also what Bharat needs is research system of again system of Macaulay, which is now this system to achieve Bharat. The main aim Bharat 2047. Sir, rights and of the delegates, I thank you very much, sir. I thank Mr. Jana